Alright, so we're back to battle, and yeah, part 2, long battle, really fun battle, against Legends Legion. Watch part 1 if you haven't. So, I was like, if you don't watch before, I was like thunderbolting his dust storm, and then he switched out, and I switched it up a little bit by doing flamethrower, and he must have thought I was going to do thunderbolt again, but I did flamethrower, and I used flamethrower, and I used flamethrower, and I used flamethrower. Yeah. How epic would that have been had I burned him, though? And I go for flamethrower against. I didn't want to over predict and do thunderbolt and have him stay in and pawn my team, you know. But he switches this time. I mean, I do. Oh no, I did paint split, huh? But I got like I don't know, like I think it was like 10 HP or something dumb like that. Oh, yep, that's me for ya. That's me. Yeah, star me. Spin star. Spine star. Use a surf, and I stay in. Because I didn't want to switch in Blissey. Because I did not want him to predict that and go straight to Electivire. So I stayed in, took the hit, like an idiot. But you know, whatever. I guess it worked out in the end. And I go to my Blissey again. If you guys don't know, this is just epic. Happy Nasu. And I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for. That's right, guys. I went for substitute. I mean, 162 HP substitute. I believe it's 162. 162 HP subs is nothing to laugh at. I mean, why does nobody use this? I don't even know. Now that it's on YouTube, people are gonna start using it. I'm gonna cry, and you guys. And I might have a nervous breakdown, and I would never make novel sets again. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm never gonna stop making novel sets. And this is just a subtoxic soft boiled seismic toss one. Basically your same thing, except for you don't have aromatherapy or wish. I have substitute. And I did use toxic, and he broke my sub, and I'm like, oh man, how cool would that have been had he not broken my sub? That means he did at least 160 damage, so I got off pretty easy there. And I used toxic, and thank God it hit. It doesn't show in this vid, but yeah, I had like 0 bars that whole time. Well, I guess you can see it right in the corner over there. But yeah, and it looked like I could have sworn I missed, and thank God it didn't. And I toxic this thing. He must have switched in the first place. Cause I thought, I don't know what I thought, but so I'm pretty sure he's choice banded because I do switch in my choice spec Skeptile. Probably one of the most simplest yet most effective sets on Smogon. I don't know why, but this thing works. Well, I guess I do know why. I mean, you got Overgrow and you got Leaf Storm and all that jibber jabber. And he switches out, which he probably, honestly, he could have stayed in and had a small chance, quote unquote, small chance to KO me with the next Thunder Punch, but yeah, so he must have thought I was going to Leaf Storm. Like, why waste a Leaf Storm when half your team, or I'm faster than a lot of your guys in your team, and I could just Energy Ball you to death, right? So he probably thought I was going to do Leaf Storm to lower my special attack, but I'm like, why the hell would I do that? Come on, guys, I'm smarter than that. Come on. And he sends in his shiny Ripzor, and it's funny because you can never find an OU team without this, without that Caesar. So I switch in my Etibalsu to take the choice banded hit just to see what he's doing and act upon it. So he does Bullet Punch, and this is where it all begins. This is the beginning of the end for you, my friend. That's a song somewhere. I don't know what it's called. This is the end for you, my friend. I don't know. But he stays in and does bullet punches, I think is really weird. And I set up a DD, and you guys will be really surprised at this. It's kind of like a, I don't know, you'll have to see. So I set up a DD, and I thought there was a door opening by itself. And I set up another DD, and now I'm at +2. I have basically agility and sword stance, which is like sweep right there, but I wanted more. I want it all. And I go for another DD. And that's +3 and +3. +3 attack, +3 speed. And he does will-o-wisp, which brings me down like +1 or something like that. +2, +1. I don't know. And he does burn me, and I'm like, the only reason I stayed him from burn is because you'll see right in a minute. I knew he was gonna burn me, and I wasn't too concerned about it because I have a, yep, that's right, a rest sleep talk for alligator. Oh boy, this sucker is fun. And he used pain split, which brings me down to 272. And yeah, I have leftovers too, which really helps. And I believe I do sleep talk because that's what I have to do. And he sends in his hipfire, probably to take advantage of me being asleep, but it doesn't work very good. He must have thought I didn't have whatever, like sleep talk, but I'm cool. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. And right here, I'm just praying to God. Praying. I have like a 33% chance that I get waterfall. And I use sleep talk and ... I get waterfall. So that's no co. Went either way, you didn't have max HP, but it still would have been no code. And then he sends in. Oh yeah, this is where I'm retarded. It doesn't. You can't hear anything on it, but I thought that rest lasted like 2 to 5 turns, like normal sleep does. But then my friend corrected me and told me it does 2 turns exactly. So I did waterfall. I always thought that, like, when people just were good predictors when they knew they were gonna wake up. That's what I thought. Whenever I watch videos, I always thought they just knew when they were gonna wake up. But I'm an idiot. But I do kill that star me with waterfall. So I'm at like what, +4 and +4, and I ain't afraid of this dust snore at this point. I'm not afraid of it. I'm confident that I can OHKO this thing. That I can OHKO it with the +4 with Adam Nature, but I don't. I don't know how that thing survives, but he will-o-wisp me, which he should have pain splitted. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered though, because I would have killed him the second turn anyway. But I don't know why he pain split. Maybe he should have did like Thunder Punch or Earthquake or whatever move he had, just to maybe get some damage and pray for a crit. You know, you always have that chance. But I take it out with ease. Now max HP with 4 attack, 4 speed, and this is just, yeah. So he sends in his Smash Lax. It's funny because on my other OU team, which I do battles with, but I don't put on YouTube, I actually have a Snorlax because you never see Snorlax anymore, right? And it's funny because I actually do see a Snorlax's battle, and it survives too with like so many HP. So this thing doesn't, even with +4 attack, it's still not killing stuff. And it does body slam. It doesn't get the paralysis, which is nice, because now at this point I get free move. I mean, lefties, and the thing's dead. Had he got paralysis, he still wouldn't have. I don't think he would have stood a chance. I still had my Spec Skeptile waiting, and I had my Blissey waiting, and I had my secret guy waiting that I'm not going to tell you guys about, because you guys will have to see it in a battle. And I use waterfall, and I take out the Caesar. He should have bullet punched me just for maybe another, like I said again, pray for a crit, because you're not going to survive a +4 waterfall. Well, anyways, good game. First OU, really good, really fun. Comment, rate, subscribe, and don't forget the cat. Alright, later guys.